show on the road. I've done some runs off stream, unlocked some new souls and stuff. There's a few combinations I would really like to try. I've mostly stuck to Tango for now. I haven't tried Overgrowth yet, although I want to. Yeah. So I would like to maybe do one more Tango one before I feel confident, because I haven't run a lot of new clans yet. Would definitely like to unlock that new soul slot as well, so I can start with some funky combos. I did one with Umbra and Hellhorn. It went pretty okay. I can try Lazy Laz and Real Force. Someone mentioned that was a pretty fun combo. I might give that a shot. But I would want to go with the alternate, and I would also like to go with like this first, and maybe with Hef. And we'll just take, yeah, like L3 and Gaspud. And I'll try that. I thought about maybe going with the assistant instead, because at least that's some units I can throw at stuff. And I think she can get some benefits from that. So I'll try that, and I'll keep the Bogwarn's growth because it's a pretty strong thing until you can get more space. And since I'm not exactly in a position where I can be confidently taking silver, or maybe with this clan combination I would be able to, but we'll see. So for now, I'll put that off. Okay, that's not so good. I could put the endless on these guys. I was hoping I would get more of these on the other fellas instead, but that's okay. On the other cards. Endless +2, I mean, honestly, none of these are particularly great. Of course, this is an option, but I mean, endless, it would be pretty much entirely just for that. This is, of course, an option as well. Not a great one, but an option. I think this, honestly, just for the forging aspect, I'll put this on. We'll see if I even make it past the first stage. When you're forging it, okay, +2 for each port. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. The gaining full health, of course, is also pretty good, but she doesn't have the most. That's sick. Ability here, handy is also quite nice, but I'll try weaponsmith and see how that goes. Alright, -1 mana, we can live with that. We have a lot of zero cost that give us mana, which is of course very nice. So if we go for half, just do bottom half salvage, and maybe let's do here. From the very get-go, I can already like start salvaging stuff, of course. And play this guy to try to get myself some scissor hands. And it's cool that this guy also gets this benefit from this. Did not actually mean to use it on that though. So that actually does give us a good chunk of damage, to be completely honest with you. Maybe I just do this guy then. Only a it's a +10. It gives us, oh, but I removed the graft. Okay, so that was actually a misplay. Let me undo that. Try to do this correctly. I don't want to remove the graft either. So play this guy normally. And then with the weapon, I could put it on almost a dank engine, right? All right, I don't know why I tripped out there. I have 3 forge points. Might even go ahead and add myself for another forge point. And put this on this fellow. And that should also give him the stats even after he dies, so that's very good for us. This doesn't really benefit us anymore, so... Now he attacks 5 times, which is pretty spooky, but which is enough to kill this guy. I could put this guy down just to get the points, or to get the mana. Put the potion kit on F herself. Oh, but then she can't craft equipment. That's not so nice. Let's put the potion on you. Let's brew it up. Stable's of course very nice against this guy. I could just pop him as well. Could potentially pop both of them. This guy dies here. This guy can die right here. Hammerfall is not so interesting right now. Erratic is of course nice to just get one less hit on that guy. That guy's dead. Maybe I just do this to really just not take damage with her. Although now I kind of made that guy attack more times, which is of course not ideal, but that's fine. One thing I was really bad at with Hef was playing her like weapons. I like using her skill. I was really, really bad at that. So if I play this guy here, got 1 free mana. That guy dies and he dies as well. This guy takes only 5, which is not bad at all. Potion brew, I can put it on you. I kind of want to just... because I don't want to have to be creating potions, right? So I'm going to put that on you. I'm going to forge this guy away. I'm going to put this guy here just to also take the brunt. Give us the weapon. Craft the weapon. Did I accidentally? I did, okay. Accidentally put this guy with my forge points, but that's alright. I'll just give Hef some love here. And with these, I can just, I don't know. Oh, I do want to get rid of them though. Because I don't want my, I could just probably pump this guy. Maybe a bit. Just to get the extra armor and stuff. Here, this guy takes, how does he, oh, he doesn't die right now, okay. What if I just do it like this, keep that, okay. That guy is dead, that's all that matters. But just for spite reasons, I'm going to further murder him. Put one here. And put that one. Alright. Welding. Renovate. Oh yeah, I forget that she can actually increase space for things, which is why that like card collapse skill can be pretty handy. I don't want more smelt. I wouldn't mind having this because this is also a possible smelt target. Forever Serum is of course pretty tempting. Reanimate. I feel like the Baron Growl can also work really well instead of Hef as well, of course. Reanimate Unstable. Would I want to reanimate? Maybe Hef, I guess. I don't want more weapons. I don't know if I even want more spells, to be honest, but I guess it's not bad. And it's a consume, so it doesn't stay in my hand for too long. Here we have nothing that's super good from the get-go. This is, of course, solid to get myself some magic early. Magic here is a bit later, and this is the Lilith. Tivy is probably one of the better picks. Thaddeus can be a bit tricky to fight early on. And this Lilith, the problem with Lilith is that you get a lot of that that guy that applies the Witherbloom, and Witherbloom early game honestly is quite hard to deal with. So I'll take this one to also see if I can power up some power-ups. Right, so of course the unit would be very nice here. Hulking Mass. That's not bad. Right now we were using just the little pleb units as a frontliner. This is of course pretty decent as well, especially with equipment. I don't have a ton of way of reincarnating right now. I mean, of course I could come across those. I think I'll take her. Just for the sakes of having some AoE as well, because anything that pops hits the back lines, and of course that's very good for us. -1 cost. On Smelt, it's actually really good, because that way I also generate mana from using it. Extra damage on Hammerfall is of course handy. What other things are here again? I should be careful so I don't... Okay, so arms and trinkets, both are relevant, but I would honestly rather go into the Railforged banner next. Although, honestly, I haven't had so much luck with Railforged units. But maybe with equipments, they're a bit nicer. A Stable Vortex. That would, of course, be nice to trim some cards. Let's maybe just try to get maybe another -1 cost. -1 cost for this much is a bit pricey. But, of course, can be relevant. I mean, essentially, I think I would maybe save 20 gold out of this, and that's even if I get the thing. So maybe I just take this, because the rerolls cost 50 by itself, and I think the upgrade costs 20. So I would save 25 gold. So maybe this is just a safe. And that's also one less card that's rolling in my hand. And then I can also take +10 damage here, just to, well, actually, you know, 15 to 15 multiplier is usually enough. I think I will dump one Shield Steward. And I can dump some more later. I don't want to clutter my hand, or I don't want to clutter my cards too much quite yet. Alright, units on every floor is just 3-1, even if they leak, it's fine. Not the end of the world. But if I put her at the front, they likely... Oh, and I could have also done this to her instead, so she can have Endless. But that's fine. Okay, let's just go with... Maybe build at top then. I don't think they have any resolves things that are particularly tricky to deal with. Let's just do that, that. And these guys here, and I can have the death floor down here anyway. Like a scrap metal. Really need to forge right now. So I will happily get this guy to die though. 11 and then 8, so this guy dies as well, so I might as well just scrap him instead. Five forge points. I could either just do this, 27, or this for 30. 30 is, of course, more appealing. Let's go with that. And I'll just give the other one to Thomas the Dank Engine. Start making some potions, and stable is, of course, very nice, especially versus these guys. And I don't want to replace her ability, that's the only downside. Or side, I should say. Rage, Infusion, Purge. Okay, so Rage could be good for damage shield later. I forgot to use the Forge thing on him. It's good to keep on the cooldown. Do that, and then take... Well, I do have an X which I could use for either this guy, because he's the one that has Endless, or the Plague Doctor for more clear. I think for Plague Doctor I might just put the Reanimate. I don't really need to put the Scissor Hands on anyone, to be honest. I play this guy, I wonder actually, does this work with the equipment and the unit, or does it just do the one or the other? Because I guess the equipment is grafted, so technically maybe that doesn't count, right? I think here I'll just melt this guy, put this one 33 to 17 plus armor, right? Or I just put him up here instead. Because I am using forge points, so I might as well not just dump them. 47-17, alright, that's a pretty solid friend there. Here I take health away. Not super worth it. Ooh, that would be very nice. Kinda wanna kill this guy though. Can't, but that's fine, I can still do that. I guess I'll just to get this out of my hand.